President Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali has highlighted the critical role that regional transportation plays in boosting trade relations and expanding the energy landscape. During his detailed address at the opening of the Ghana Energy Conference and Supply Chain Expo on Monday at the Marriott Hotel, Kingston, Georgetown, the President spoke of the heightened demand for logistics and transport services as Ghana moves to position itself to meet regional demands. The conference, previously dubbed the International Energy Conference and Expo, has been rebranded to include supply chain, and according to the President, this aims to reflect the importance of this area of expertise within the regional context.
It is profitable, and it helps us to achieve the goals of integration, greater level of trade between ourselves, and food security. So, our development partners in the region allows us the opportunity of having off-takers for the commodities that we're going to produce.
Using the hallmark Wales Gas to Energy project to support this point, the head of state pointed out that energy development is a key element of supporting regional integration goals. The project features three crucial components: the construction of a 250-kilometer pipeline to deliver natural gas to shore, the establishment of a 300-megawatt combined cycle and NGL facility, and upgrades to transmission line substations.
Our future depends on reliable, efficient energy. Currently, we do not have this. We do not have reliable, efficient energy. We do not have the quantum of energy to drive the industrialization and manufacturing that is critically needed for the country's development. So this project is extremely critical to give us, first of all, the efficiency, the reliability. But more importantly, it gives us the opportunity to be competitive.
Given that the project can reduce the cost of electricity by 50%, the head of state pointed out that once operationalized, it will give Guyana a competitive edge within the industrial markets.
We are already seeing that the second phase of gas coming in will have to support a second power plant. That is based on the interest, just the interest in manufacturing, in industrial development, in agro-processing. The growth in the demand of power is going to be enormous because we are going to propel that growth by the fiscal incentive regime and the investment drive we're going to push forward for manufacturing, industrial development, and agro-processing.
With this development, there is additional demand for transport and logistics infrastructure. In this first phase, the pipeline can prepare 4,000 barrels of natural gas per day. According to President Ali, local consumption amounts to 800 barrels per day, which leaves 3,200 barrels available for export.
This has to be moved. It has to be transported. And here is where the bridge link to Suriname across the Corentyne River is key and critical. That is why we are pushing to advance the building of this bridge so that that market in Suriname becomes available in even the first phase of the excess. Then, of course, we are now building out the road to northern Brazil. 122 kilometers of that road is under construction, 45 bridges. All of that investment we're already making so that that market becomes immediately available.
At full capacity, it is estimated that the project will bring in 10,000 natural gas per day.
This means for us that even with the growth in our demand, we will have 9,000 barrels per day ready for export. What does this translate to? This translates to us being able to fulfill, to a large extent, all of CARICOM needs. It leads us to fulfillment of all of the RIMA needs. So, this is a link between the investment. When people ask, why build roads? Why build bridges? This is the economic link that it creates.
The Ghana Energy Conference and Supply Chain Expo is being held from February 19 to 22 at the Marriott Hotel, Kingston, Georgetown, under the theme Fueling Transformation and Modernization.